Yes, sir. We are back. Let's loosen our valve cover. 10 millimeter, 1/4 inch extension, 10 swivel. Just want to break them loose by hand. Remember, we are working with plastic. We can speed up our process now. Not a big mallet, just a small mallet. It's plastic, so you only have but so many solid places. Yeah, wire harness. You may find that right here it gets a little sticky and tricky, but don't force your hand, just take your time. All right, on the back cover, you see this is your wire harness. It goes to the injectors here and here. Now you have 3 clips, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to want to use a beetle nose, you know, the one that curves up. Get under it and just squeeze the outer pry up. Yes? Try to turn them where to say they don't go back into, or put them on the outside. Yes? Now, that's the easy part. Yes. Now you want to unplug your injectors. Every time you unplug something, the harness itself is going to get loose. Okay. Cam sensor, coils. Okay, this is going to the O2 sensor, and we are going to be removing this cover, so this piece here is going to have to come off. Okay, now I have this guy here. Yes, I'm going to be able to get to the back side of him, so you know, as I said, anyone that I cut, I use tie strap to put him back down. Yes. So as you can see, we are now free. We have one more clip, so I'll just take you off the top. Nice. Okay. Now our valve cover is free from the wire harness. There is nothing holding it. Okay, this is your number 1 coil right here. Okay, the other 2 coils, I'm just gonna rest them here for now. I have the new coils. So, here's your PCV hose, and you are accessible to the back, front, here. cam position sensor. It's going to help with the removal of it. Start with the ones in the rear that you cannot see. Okay. What I do is rub my hand along the back of the valve cover, and basically you could feel where the studs sit. All right. Our trusty mallet. Now, I only hit here or here. The solid areas of the valve covers, here and here. I don't try to hit the fins on the outer end. It's useless. Okay, let's see if we have any movements. All right. Good afternoon. This is Exodus, and this is Exodus Automotive. I am Exodus, of course, and this is Exodus Automotive. Trying to show you the most simple ways of doing things without getting hurt at the end of the day. We are working on a 2012 Nissan Murano with a 3.5. We are doing valve cover gasket and spark plugs and coils. We are replacing the spark plugs and the coils that's under the intake in the rear of the motor, bank 1. Okay, so valve cover gaskets, valve covers cleaned up, gaskets are in place. Anywhere that the valve cover sits, we are going to clean it. Me personally, I use 320 sandpaper. It's good. I find that it doesn't remove metal. It gets me to a base surface that is good for reinstallation of a gasket, basically. Yes, you can use brake cleaner and you wipe it down, but one thing that I do know is that says sometimes brake cleaner does not remove all of the gasket, the old gasket, the oil, and the so forth. So your best bet is always to use a little sandpaper. You don't have to go crazy, but get a clean surface when it comes down to these things. All right. Now I start at one end and I work my way around. Yes. My surface, I said it before in a previous video where to say that it makes a big difference when your surface is absolutely clean. Anywhere a gasket is going to sit, we are going to clean around that surface. It's not going to be chrome, but you want to make sure that you don't see any leftover debris from the gaskets. All right, now that I've finished, see my surface? just about. Yeah. Take a look at the rear. Yeah. Okay. You see this little corner here? You want to apply silicone right there. And on the opposite side of it, you also want to apply silicone too. Only on these corners. This corner and on the bottom. Right into that corner where the cam meets the face. Yes, only these two corners here. You want to put silicone. Yes? Okay. Okay. Gasket is in. Slide over and drop down. Make sure that it's sitting on your chambers. Yes. You see that it's wiggly wiggly. Just give them a little tap down. That's it. Just want to make sure that there is nothing gonna fall down in there. So you put the covers on and you can bolt up. You just want to absolutely make sure there is nothing down in there to stop it. Now remember this front piece here, you have to lift your wire harness to get the tab back underneath it. Okay? Don't forget. Alright. Heat goes down nice and easy. Once the tab is under the wire harness. There you go. Okay. Put your bolts in. Remember, these things are plastic. These valve covers are plastic. Okay. So we have our 1/4" swivel, 10mm. Start on the ones that are in the center. Now, there isn't any in the center, but in the center of the outside. For all these two covers, there is no bolts in the center, but there is one on the outside into the center on each side of the valve cover. You want to start with those two. Bring them down to a snug. Then work your way across in a crisscross pattern. So you come here, there, and you take your time and snug them down until you're sure that the valve cover is down. Remember, they are plastic. That's why you want to take your time. First, make sure that they are snug, surface is flat. Then you could tighten all around. All right, replace the O-ring on the cam position sensor. Spray a little lube on there and just twist them down. Don't try to push them down because chances are the neck will break. Line up your hole. This is also another one that you don't want to go crazy on it. You don't want to over tighten it. Yes. When it is tight, you stop. Make sure that they are secure down. Just twist them down. All right. Here's one bolt. Remember that this goes into a plastic housing. So, you don't require, it does not require a lot of torque. You know, you can put them down by hand. 10mm wire harness. Just bring them back this way. Alright, there you go. And everybody is sitting. You want to plug these guys up now. Yes. Finish up with your rear O2 sensor. Plug them in. Don't want to forget that guy. Okay. Be sure to hear your clicks. Yes. Okay. That needs a tight strap. Injectors. All right. So front cover is on, coils are in, spark plug is in. We're going to connect back the wire harness. I push the main clip piece to the harness back in place. All right. Injector. Now you're going to have to put this guy back. Yes. Remember, he has a 10 here and a 10 here. The one on the bottom, we loosen it on the engine mount. You're going to put that back. Yeah. You want to put back all of the stuff you removed prior to removing the intake. Okay, now we loosened the one on the engine mount, so we're just gonna put back our tighten on that. Okay, so this guy is now secure. All right, we're gonna go ahead and install our intake now. So you want to remove these guys from out of here. Yes. Be sure that you have 6 of them. Alright. Okay. Make sure your gaskets are good and put him to sit. You're not tightening, you just want to make sure that he's sitting. Okay. Try to connect your wires. As I said, they should be nice and easy now. Yes, they are. Okay, so your 2 hoses are in. It's a beautiful thing. So let's put our clamps back, but first let's get some bolts in the front to hold them down. Plastic by hand, just snug. You don't need a whole bunch, you don't have to do all of them. There you go. But you just want to get it snug where to say he's sitting. Yes. Now it wiggles, but it doesn't move that much. You will be able to get your clamp on. Yes. Alright. Alright, you're gonna want to finish tightening up now. Yes. Like this. There you go. So we have one 10mm up top here. We have another one down the bottom here. Can't get my hand into that though. Let's try this guy. Yeah. Ground lines, everything is back connected. Okay, we are now going to put our throttle body back on, and that will be our last piece. Throttle body, air filter housing. Ready to start. Spark plugs are in. Make sure that your gasket is in. Okay, all right. We are wrapping up on our Nissan Murano. It is now, yeah, all together. I'm gonna put it to start. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you hear anything. Okay, 2012 Nissan Murano 3.5, valve cover gaskets, rear coils, spark plugs, all wrapped. All right, I hope that's it. You did get something into it. As it says, it's tedious, not too bad. The older models, oh boy, forget it, it's worse. All right, see you on the next one. Have a good afternoon. Exodus out.